there, welcome to Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. Here are all the updates related to coronavirus pandemic from across the world. Around the world now, more than 2.7 million people have been infected with novel coronavirus and more than 190,000 people have died because of COVID-19 disease. The United States continues to be the worst affected country. The death toll in the United States due to coronavirus is now reaching the 50,000 mark. The country already has 8,68,000 cases of coronavirus. And as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, the unemployment figures in America are surging. Millions of people have been left jobless. Last week, only 4.4 million people in America are registered for unemployment. And as a result, the country has now more than 26.5 unemployed people in the country. And meanwhile, the several states, including US states of Alaska and Georgia, are now starting to loosen restrictions. They're starting to reopen after protests were witnessed in several US states over the lockdown measures. But the crisis is far from over. New York City mayor has said that May month is going to be a decisive month, a crucial month. Meanwhile, the US continues to blame China over the global pandemic. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has said that China caused an enormous amount of pain, loss of life, and also a huge challenge for the global economy by not sharing information that it had. And Muslims around the world are observing the Islamic holy month of Ramadan by fasting under lockdown. Indonesia, which is the world's most populous Muslim nation, however, has banned travel. And in Pakistan, where Ramadan begins on Saturday, clerics have been demanding easing of the lockdown measures. As a result, the government has agreed to open mosques for people to offer prayers during Ramadan. And Egypt has also eased some of the lockdown measures during Ramadan. For example, the nighttime curfew has been shortened. Some businesses have been allowed to open. But several other Muslim nations are not easing any restrictions, for example, Saudi Arabia. And news from Australia, now Sydney beaches have been closed again after crowds gathered there. So 3 Sydney beaches were allowed to reopen this week, but they have been temporarily shut down again. This after too many people flocked there to surf. And now news from South Korea. South Korea, as you know, is being looked upon as one of the role model countries as far as handling of the coronavirus crisis is concerned. And yesterday it reported no new deaths because of coronavirus in almost 40 days. Also, it was the 4th consecutive day that the number of new cases were in single digits. So every day lesser and lesser amount of new cases of coronavirus are being reported in South Korea. And experts believe that is basically because of the testing efforts that the government has been doing. Meanwhile, news from Hawaii. Now, Hawaii is paying for the visitors to leave. So the Hawaii State Tourism Agency has set aside about $25,000 for the cost of sending the tourists away if they fail or they refuse to abide by the state's 14-day quarantine rules. So already 19 people have been flown to the airports of origin since the beginning of the outbreak, and now this amount has been set aside in order that Hawaii send more tourists, more visitors to leave. Now news from China. China yesterday again reported not even a single death because of coronavirus, and that makes it the entire week without fatalities due to coronavirus. So of course things have drastically improved in China, but things are not so rosy in other parts of the world. For example, the Philippines has extended the lockdown till 15th of May. Malaysia also has extended its lockdown till 12th of May. And things are turning back to worse in Japan because the hospitals there are facing the onslaught of patients. The country has about 12,000 cases of coronavirus, and the doctors in Tokyo hospitals are saying that despite the state of emergency that was implemented in the country almost 2 weeks back, the number of patients that are getting admitted in Tokyo hospitals is not declining. Their number is increasing every single day. Meanwhile, the WHO has said that the world is now weeks to months away from finding a drug that fights COVID-19. This despite a potential antiviral drug that was tested, but it failed in its first randomized clinical trial. News from Europe, where EU leaders agreed on Thursday to create a coronavirus recovery fund worth trillions rather than billions of euros. However, they did not agree on the coronavirus bonds, which is a debt pooling instrument that many nations like Italy and Spain had been hoping for. So there were some divisions really that were seen amongst the European nations. But Emmanuel Macron, the French president, said that it was critical that EU worked together in the face of crisis. Meanwhile, G20 has called for more donations. So the presidency of G20, which is currently held by Saudi Arabia, called for more donations to fund emergency response to coronavirus pandemic. It said that more than $1.9 billion had already been donated, but the target was more than $8 billion. So those were all the updates related to coronavirus pandemic from across the world. Thanks for watching.